So here I'm back with my another video. I hope you enjoyed the last one. Here in this video, we are going to learn the words which are related to fall. Okay, so the first thing is fall off. What does it mean? When you fall from a height, when you fall from a height, so the thing that you can here use is the fall off, right? And the second expression that is quite common among native speaker is fall down. When you fall down, that meaning is same when you fall from a height, right? And next one is take I spill. When you met with a nasty accident, right? The meaning is take I spill. For example, last night I took a nasty spill when I was going to Delhi, right? That means you met with an accident. And another expression is come a cropper. So come a cropper means you met with an bad accident, or you fell off the horse, you fell off the bike. So that expression means you fell from a height. Next one, if someone trip you up. So what happens if you put your foot deliberately in front of someone in order to fall that guy down? So that thing is called trip someone up, trip up. For example, you say he tripped me up, right? That means he deliberately tried to fall you down, putting his foot in front of you, right? That's quite common practice when we try to intentionally mm, um, pester someone, right? Next someone. So this is quite common expression that you can use, right? Next one is you can say overbalance. Overbalance, when you lose your balance and you lost your balance in such a way that you're just going to fall down or you have fallen down. So you can say he overbalanced, right? He overbalanced. Next expression is out of nowhere suddenly you fall down, you crash. So the expression is fall in a heap or crumple into a heap. So fall in a heap or crumple into a heap, right? So that meaning is you fall down suddenly, right? For example, he stood up to go and he crumpled into a heap, or he fall in a heap, right? Next one that you can use is stumble over or trip over. So what does it mean? So if you collide with something and you fall down, right? So the thing is that you tripped on that thing and fall down. But if you don't want to say I tripped on a log and then fall down, you can directly say I tripped over a log. Log means a piece of a wood, right? That thing is called log. Okay. Next expression that you can use apart from overbalance is if you are going to say plunge to death. So if you're holding a rope and out of nowhere your grip on that particular rope is something that relinquished yani, if you tried hard to hold something but you couldn't hold it, then you can say you lost your grip over that thing, okay, on that thing. So you can say this particular expression, he plunged to death, because if you're going to lose your grip on that particular rope, obviously you're going to fall down. So the thing is that he plunged to death, right? Or if you at the cliff of something and you fall off from there, okay, so if you fall off a cliff, that means you are saying that you plunge to death when he fall off the mountain or when he fall off the cliff. So he plunged to death. This is the expression that you can use. Let's jump into the next one. Next expression you can use, that is quite often I have heard, and I'm not going to say that I use this expression, but this is something that you're going to listen when you are going to watch Hollywood shows, especially it's quite American. So you must be puzzling what is it. The expression is when you jump, when you are going with somebody, all right, and you lost your balance from one side, right? So that thing is called tip tip over. So tip over, tip. This time I'm not saying trip, it's tip over. Tip over means when you lose your balance in one side and you fall down. So that thing is called tip up. All right. Let's jump into the next one. Next expression is when you take a plunge. Take a plunge means after making so much consideration, or after much deliberation, if you come to something, then you can say take a plunge. But it is also similar to plunge, so related to plunge too. So that is the reason I got this idiom here. But it has the no meaning related to this particular fall kind of thing. So we need to hark back to our expression. Hark back is the idiomatic expression. Okay. Next thing which you can say here is slip. If you slip on particular thing, that means you slipped uh, and you lost your balance and you fall down. So for example, last night I slipped and landed on my hip and ended up getting a fracture in my leg. So this is the expression slip, quite common. All right. Next one, what you can say apart from slip is sling, right? Sling means if someone say, if you hang something over something very carelessly, you can say sling. For example, I sling my coat over the chair. If you sling your coat over chair, that means you just hang it over there carelessly in a reckless manner. Or you can also say throw something like sling me a pen, will you? Sling me a pen, that means throw me a pen, right? Give me a pen. In that way you can use sling, right? And you can also use in this context fall related when you're going to sling something. For example, sling something out. Sling out is an expression, that is a phrasal verb when you're going to say sling this old photo. Okay, sling this out old photo. Okay, so if sling an old photo out, so you can say you are just getting rid of that thing. So getting rid of any unwanted kind of thing is called sling that thing out. I said, hey, sling this out. All right, sling that particular book out. Sling that particular magazine out. So this is called sling something out. All right. But if you sling somebody out, that means you are asking them to leave. For example, I asked Shubham to slink. That means I asked Shubham to leave. Okay, so that expression quite rude. You can say sling, right? Yeah, that's it. I have covered enough of phrasal verb and vocabulary and idioms related to fall. And on this note, I'm going to end this video. I hope you have enjoyed. And if I helped you out a bit to improve your knowledge regarding this subject, so kindly follow me and subscribe my channel, like this video, and comment below if you have any queries.